cotton, polyester, Vietnam, China. But as soon as I put on these shirts, this is tight. I do like this fit. Belt line is here, but the shirt goes way down below that. $17, $18 per shirt. Is it still worth it? My name is Mike, and we just purchased the True Classic Tees package from advertisements from online. And their claims of why we wanted to buy them was that it fixed the issue of inconsistent collar tightness. They did a nice design for the arms, and as well, they supposedly fixed the shrinkage crop top issue. So let's actually dive a little bit deeper into these, and I'll tell you exactly what my thoughts are once I receive these. First off, in the 6-pack, we received a navy blue, 2 black shirts, I'm wearing the other one, a supposed charcoal, as how they have it listed, but again, this is a gray, a different type of gray and gray. This is more of like a dark bluish type green, like really dark color. I don't know why that's called charcoal. A standard white tee and a forest green and or military green as they call it. First thing, when trying the pack, I did notice when pulling the colors down to check on what exactly they're made out of, they're made out of 60% cotton and 40% polyester. So the material makeup means that it will still shrink, so there's no special fabric in here that solves that issue. But I did notice the charcoal apparently is made in Vietnam, the black is made in Vietnam, but the navy is made in China, as well as the white is made in China, and green is also made in China. So the first thing that I noticed when trying on these was the collar. The first ones that I tried on were made in China, and the collar was standard. I didn't even notice it. But as soon as I put on these shirts from Vietnam, the 2 black and the charcoal, the collar was considerably tighter, and I noticed it right away. I looked at my girlfriend and I said, this is tight. So they have not done enough quality control between the 2 manufacturers to give you the same result consistently. And again, with a pack of 6 like this, you're gonna have to return these shirts if you don't like that feeling. And again, that's only 3 shirts you would have to return if you did like the other 3. And that's just a pain. Next, they said that they designed the sleeves to be a little bit more tighter to the arm and not so boxy like some other shirts. For comparison up here, I do have some of the other shirts. These are 100% cotton. This one is from American Eagle and Hollister. They're both manufactured in Vietnam. So this arm, it does have more of the boxy look. It's just straight. It's pretty long up top, and then on the bottom, it is very, very short. So this does tend to leave like a little point hanging out when your arm is in here. Whereas these, as you can see on me and or here, this bottom is actually considerably longer as well as the top. So that way the arms do go down pretty far and you don't have a point at all coming out from the arm. Personally, I do like this fit, but the issue that I stated earlier, it is still 60% cotton and 40% polyester, so you will experience shrinking. And because these arms are slightly smaller, but just elongated, you will still have shrinkage on these, and I'm still kind of concerned that maybe they might not fit my arms after a couple washes. The third thing that they claimed was that they solved the crop top shrinkage issue, apparently. The only thing that they did to solve that, again, because the fabric that it's made out of, it doesn't mean that it doesn't shrink. It does shrink, but I don't know if you can tell on me, belt line is here, but the shirt goes way down below that. From this very standard shirt, this is very short, and this is, again, after a few months of wearing it. We only wash our clothes with cold water and in a cool cycle for the dryer. This just, again, just naturally shrunk over time, which to me, this is almost unwearable. This other shirt from Hollister though, I bought this one specifically because it does have this bell type bottom. The center is gonna be lower than the edges. And I kind of like this style because again, I bought these shirts the same day, worn them about the same amount of times. This one, I could still toss on, no issue at all, because it was built a little bit longer than the standard American Eagle. Now back to the True Classic tees. The length of this is very longer than standard tees, and which is fine because again, like I said, it will still shrink. And again, I don't think that that will be an issue. Overall, I think the shirts are pretty good. The biggest issue is, again, the color quality control between Vietnam and China. So if they could try to work out the kinks between the 2 manufacturers, that would be awesome. But the other thing that they could do is if you're gonna sell them in packs, sell packs only from 1 manufacturer. So send all 6 from Vietnam or send all 6 from China. And to put this all in reference, the 6-pack that we purchased on the website was $98.99, but because we entered in the first time buyer discount of 20% off, we received this with shipping for $86.20, and divided by 6, These shirts are about $14.30 each. Is it worth $14.30? I would say yes. These shirts that I bought from American Eagle and Hollister, they were maybe a little bit more. Typically you don't find shirts that cheap unless they're on the bargain rack there, which these were not at that time. So the other question is, at the full price of, with shipping, $106 for the 6-pack, coming out to be roughly $17, $18 per shirt, is it still worth it? I think so. They are soft and comfortable, but the only issue I have is I don't know if I would be a return buyer because I don't know what these arms are gonna do after they go through the cycle of washing and drying a few times and see if they're gonna cut off my circulation or what. If you're watching this video a month or two or even a year later after me purchasing these, down in the comments, ask me what I think about them now. And then that way we could kind of keep like a running score of if these shirts are actually good or not and help out everybody. So until then, my name is Mike and I'll catch you next time.